So a fun fact for today, when Luke was looking at this place right over here, oh, there's that thing. They were being disintegrated basically, which means basically fried. And in Empire Strikes Back, I think it's Darth Vader who says to Boba Fett, "There's no disintegration." So when trying to go after, I think it was Luke or whoever. So it's rumored that Boba Fett was the one that actually annihilated these two over here. So that's an interesting theory that they never touched on. But so I defeated this thing as I was going through space. I forget where. So I can buy that for 300,000 studs. That should not be here because clearly there's X-Wings and Luke and Ben, and the Trade Federation is very, very much so long since gone by the time of this movie. So yeah, that's super awkward. But anyways, gonna head to Mos Eisley in the Mos Eisley Cantina. Hopefully you're having the best day you possibly can. My name, does it matter what my name is? What's my name? Slim Shady? Benson? Brixo Benson? Bobby? Kenny? Larry? Blocks O'Brien?
It's the spaceport.
This Lego set, I'm not a fan of. I wish I was a fan of the Mos Eisley Cantina. It's a $350 set. It's very flat. It's very flat, and it's very hard to display. It's cool because it has all these minifigures in it, but then you have like, oh, is that that's from what's that called? I forget what this is called. Oh, well, it's destroyed now. But it has like random sort of vehicles and just a lot of nonsensical stuff that doesn't. It's not applicable to the set itself, you know.
Let's see your identification.
Oh, what's your identification there, brother?
These are not the droids you're looking for.
Give me the mind tricks. So this is how it feels after a Thursday night at in Boston. Basically, you're like, you can do that, and you memorize the code. Right down, up, down. Right down, up, down. There we go. So
These aren't the droids you're looking for.
but they didn't include the land speeder. Where's the land speeder over here, man? That's actually something that kind of happened recently. A lot of the people on social media were talking about rumors of things to be released, and one of the pictures of something circulating was an Ultimate Collector Series land speeder, the windshield piece that would be for that land speeder. Normally, Lego stuff sometimes leaks out, unfortunately, and one of those things would have been the UCS land speeder. Turns out someone entirely fabricated what that piece was in an editing software. So the UCS land speeder is not a thing, but there's a meme slash a joke, whatever. A lot of people are like, hey, they come out with a land speeder once every 5 years, and no one really asks for them or wants them. But we somehow managed to get them. And that's why that person made that joke. It's like, oh, of course we're going to get a UCS land speeder. It'd be so cool. But no, we're not getting that. Rumors we're getting a whole bunch of other stuff for the like giant Lego sets, but I don't really know.
He doesn't like you.
Unfortunately, the cantina really loses its luster without the music, but okay, can we calm down here? This does not happen in the movie. Ben Kenobi does not do this. Can you chill? And he just certainly does not throw his lightsaber at this guy over here. Jeez.
Han Solo. I'm captain of the Millennium Falcon. Chewie here tells me you're looking for passage to the Alderaan system.
Yes, indeed. If it's a fast ship.
She's fast enough for you, old man. What's the cargo?
Only passengers, myself, the boy, 2 droids, and no questions asked.
Okay, you guys got yourselves a ship. We'll leave as soon as you're ready. Docking Bay 94.
94.
Again, this game does such a good job of just keeping the pace going. No nonsense. Like, you don't have to walk with Han and go through the whole Mos Eisley. You get there when you want to. It's great. So yeah, I can't play the music because Mickey Mouse will rain down from the sky and be like, "Ho no, Mr. O'Brien, you can't do that, ho." So until I have the Pro Gamer's Guide cartoon that is airing on Disney Plus, unfortunately, cannot play this. Oh, this pod right here. I'm pausing everything for a hot second. I don't care if we gotta go to Docket Bay 94. When the Ultimate Collector Series Mos Eisley Cantina came out, right? They had the set, $350, it's beautiful, and they included this. Can anybody watching this without looking it up tell me what this is? Can anybody tell me what this thing is and why it's here? It's in the movies. It's in the background of one shot for a half second. It never makes a focal point appearance in any other LEGO series, comic, nothing like that. That is the transport that the Imperial spy uses from the cantina. And they included that in the Lego set. The Ultimate Collector Series set, a $350 set that exemplifies everything the cantina is. Instead of including a second one of these, they included this waste of pieces. And I'm so happy I get to destroy it and not see it in front of this cantina anymore and watch it fade into nothing. So this is where we're at. Just a small
What a piece of junk!
piece of junk,
She may
yeah.
not look like much, but she's got it where it counts, kid.
Chewie, what is this? I told you to get her ready. A late lunch? We gotta be somewhere.
Stop that ship!
This coffee is so gross. My name is Brian Saviano, Bricks O'Brien. Thank you for tuning in. Yeah, sorry about that. Unfortunately, there's no way for me to kind of go back. I'm just kind of stuck doing this again, so yeah, my apologies. I wish I could, but yeah, there's really no way for me to change it up without needing to restart the entire story, which even if I do that, it's not going to allow me to do what I want to do. So sorry about that. But I went on a whole tangent about how there's actually the Trade Federation ship that I told you I freed. It's like the disc with like the ring around it, kind of like Saturn. It looks like Saturn in a way. And I also went on like a solid, like a rock solid 3-minute rant about a white space pod that was lurking outside of the cantina. And none of that got recorded. So it was only like 5 minutes worth of overall stuff, but it was like a solid 5 minutes. So it's all right. It happens. It hasn't happened in a long time because normally I know better, if I'm being totally honest, and I kind of catch those errors before they happen. But even somebody who is as professional as I am can even mess up occasionally, and that's okay. No important information was lost. Just me being a neckbeard about how there's a waste of pieces in a Lego Star Wars set. So, you know, it's okay. What do I have to do? What's this? L2? What? What do I do? What? I don't understand what I just did. I have no idea what I just did. Oh, I could have shot it down and did it that way. Oh. Oh, that was probably what that was supposed to be. Okay, well, my apologies. Well, hopefully you're having a great day. I'm doing okay. I guess I'm not doing okay. I'm doing all right. You know, I've been having a good day other than this coffee, man. It ruined the vibe. It so ruined the vibe. I just wanted it to be a nice little thing of coffee I could have as... Why am I lifting up R2? I want to build. Thank you. Jeez. I just wanted to have that happen, and it unfortunately did not, you know? Oh, and they're going to do all sorts of waves of stormtroopers. That's going to make a lot of sense. Uh-huh. There we go. I don't need to pick up... Oh, it's pretending as if I haven't had any experience with anything yet because I'm just starting out this episode here. So they don't recognize, or this game right now doesn't recognize, that I've already played through 3 episodes of this entire saga. So that's okay. Let's see. Chewie's going to keep working on that. Is there anything else I can do in the meantime? Yes, there is right over here. What can I do for you? I can destroy this thing, which does not help even slightly. Chewie, you need any more help or anything? Is there anything else I can do for you? I mean, just destroy stormtroopers at least? Yeah, sure, that's fine. I think Han's blaster does significantly more damage, but that's okay, because they're not that much of an issue anyways. So, yeah, there was a giant white space pod. Oh, okay, sure. A white space pod in front of the Mos Eisley Cantina, which was used for the Imperial spy. And it almost never appears in the movies at all. It appears for like a solid 15 seconds in the background. It is not like relevant information or important in any way whatsoever. But it is something that that happens, and they decided to include it in the Lego Star Wars set because of reasons. I don't really know. It's just not important. So I went on a whole tangent about that and how I really wanted to get an answer as to why the set designers decided to put that in there, but I'm not going to get that answer. It's just never going to happen. So I just need to accept it and make sure that in the future I have a better idea of why Lego makes decisions. What is this thing? It's a lunar lander going over there for a little bit of a... Oh, it's like a cargo delivery. Oh, okay. Oh, and they use a hover thing to get it on top of the Falcon. Oh, sure. That makes sense. Yes. Chewie uses his bowcaster for that reason specifically. Yes. All right. And now you call in the troops. So, I mean, luckily, I could take that approach of just turning down that entire, this thing over here if I wanted to. I could throw that down up on them, but I feel like that also will not be an issue. So yeah, I went on that rant, and, you know, they could have done all sorts of other things with the Lego set instead of including that stupid white space pod. And I normally don't call things stupid. I have a more critical opinion of things and just call something dumb, but that is kind of dumb. So I've never been a fan of it. And the Mos Eisley Cantina, the only other thing I said about it before was that it's not very displayable. It's a $350 set that is very flat. You get a lot of minifigures with it, which is super cool. But overall, you know, it doesn't stand out on a shelf in terms of height or anything like that, because the Mos Eisley Cantina is just very flat in general. So it's not something that I easily recommend for people to pick up unless they're a massive Star Wars fan and they want like a little bit of everything. But for me, it's always been something I'm like, I don't really need to buy this and build it and all that. I can just kind of leave it as it is, you know? So regardless of all that, these stormtroopers just won't quit. By far defeating way more stormtroopers than anybody deemed necessary in any way, shape, and form. Can I just do... What does this do? Oh, I can just plug it in right there? Beautiful. All right. Can I not pay attention to any other stormtroopers? Yes. Oh, R2 went up there. I don't know if that was the right call, but, you know, here we go. These stormtroopers have a ton of health. Okay. There we go. What about this? Is this a thing that I actually have to do? We shall see. It is indeed. Yes. Okay. R2, you want to help save the day? Or maybe not, actually. Obi-Wan, don't fall off quite yet. Need your help doing this. This is by far way more of a sequence in this movie. Or rather, they made a much bigger deal out of this than they needed to. Did I trigger the thing? Did I do the thing? Maybe. Yes, I did. Good. Put that satellite up on there. That's actually the UCS Millennium Falcon. I didn't realize that. I don't know why I didn't realize that. It is... I think it's minifigure scale. The UCS Falcon is... No, it's not quite minifigure scale. It is slightly smaller than minifigure scale. But for the sake of this game, obviously, they're like, yes, we're gonna include it as a little bit of a promo, which maybe even by the time... No, this game is out. Or rather, the game is out, and the Millennium Falcon is still available. So they did not do that thing where they promoted a retired set. It is still available on shelves. Probably not for long. It's been on shelves since I worked at LEGO, which was like 2000... Okay. Which was 2017, I think? It was a long time ago. So, especially in the LEGO years. Hi, Gonk Droid. Oh, I can mount the Gonk Droid? That's kind of interesting. Normally they retire LEGO sets long before then. But no, that's one that has stayed on the shelves almost unconditionally, no matter what. Nice headshot right there. Beautiful. What else? Where are these stormtroopers at? Where are they at, though? There they are. Beautiful. Again, not using those rafters, unfortunately. And although they don't say it, it's clearly based off a... Okay. Just use a blaster and you're done. It's based off of how quickly Chewie can get this stuff done. Where are we at? Oh. They are still launching up on here. All right. Come on. Come on. Look at that. Just one little bit right there. That's all it takes to notice them. Boop. Right here. Come on. Look at the headshot. Beautiful. All right. There's that. Where are you, stormtroopers? Looming all about. I see you. Right over here. Yeah, there we go. Luckily, you're not doing any damage technically to Chewie or the ship. Wait, so it's actually going up. Even though that stormtrooper is right there, Chewie is still working on it. So I believe he stops and then he recharges and then he does the thing again. So it takes a little while, but he does eventually repair the whole thing no matter what. So you don't have to worry about defeating every single stormtrooper throughout the end of time. That is not as important. It's just a matter of getting the job done, you know? Anyways, get these Goombas out of here. Ooh! Look at that wombo combo right there. Beautiful. I could not counter that. And I love that Ben Kenobi's like, you know what? I don't need to deal with these stormtroopers. I'm just going to let Han take care of it. It's like, okay, cool. But like, why not help? Why not do a little bit of damage here? Yes. Take your giant gun out of here. This reminds me a little bit in a way of Star Wars Battlefront with all the stormtroopers and stuff, the different types of classes, which they actually never really touch on in the original trilogy. Like, oh, here's this giant minigun stormtrooper and stuff like that. They never really bother with that. There's always just a standard stormtrooper with the blasters and stuff, but Star Wars Battlefront really opened up the whole possibilities of what stormtroopers could be, how they behave, and all that. It's kind of interesting in that way. Battlefront 2 I played only a little bit of, and then I kind of fell off of it, kind of like everybody else, you know? There was a lot of instances of the games not being very friendly for earning rewards. You had to really purchase a lot of stuff or play for an insane amount of time, and it just didn't work out that way, where I wanted to play for hundreds or, 40 hours or whatever it was. So never really bothered with that, but that's all right. I'll rebuild this barrier, because why not? And I got True Jedi, actual complete True Jedi, which is sweet. I'm assuming this level is going to be over because of just how in-depth it's been. Yeah, for sure. There we go. What do you mean, huh? Get him out of here. See ya. Waltz right onto the ship.
Get us out of here!
They were the droids we were looking for.
Go strap yourselves in. I'm gonna make the jump to light speed.
Looks like we're coming up on Alderaan.
What?
No, you're not.
Where is it?
Destroyed by the Empire.
He's heading for that small moon.
That's no moon. It's a space station.
We're caught in a tractor beam. It's pulling us in.
You can't win, but there are alternatives to fighting.
There's no one on board, sir.
Send a scanning crew aboard. I want every part of this ship checked.
Yes, sir.
I sense something. A presence I have not felt since.
Huh?
Yes, no? Yes, that's... No? Yes. So familiar.
This is ridiculous. Even if I could take off, I'd never get past the tractor beam.
Leave that to me.
And now we begin the journey into the Death Star. The hunk of junk. It actually switches between the UCS version and the play version. So this is the play version, right? No, it's UCS, but when we landed, it was the play version. And I like that Chewie. Where's Chewie? Around here? Chewie? Where's Chewie? Not here? Chewie actually had his helmet on in the same way that it was in Lego Star Wars in general, where the helmet is like on the side. That's pretty cool. Oh, there's Chewie, but doesn't have the helmet on the side. That's okay. Hey, little mouse droid. Wait. Oh, I can't aim at him. That's kind of interesting.